Okay, you join me as I approach the top of descent. Going down. Arriving into Budapest, sorry, 13 right. Inbound from Palma de Mallorca. Alright, let's enter destination data very quickly. Right. Visualize this phase. Approach. Destination. Okay, so we're looking at 1018. 1018. Temperature in Budapest is a very warm, sorry, a reasonably warm 16 degrees. And the wind is 350 at 12 knots. 12 knots. And the decision height is going to be about 200. There we are. Goes. Check the current frame rates. Hovering around that. There's quite a bit of cloud about here. It's beautiful sunsets.
Southwest Ryanair 197 Papa, fully established on left.
Southwest Ryanair 197 Papa, continue approach runway 3 call left, wind 350 degrees standard.
Continue Gussie Ryanair 197 Papa.
Live ATC from Budapest. I think they're landing 3-1 runways, we're landing the other ones there, never mind. Let's begin our descent downwards now.
Ryanair 7 Michael, packet via Julius 4.
Packeting via Julius 4 and 4 on Michael.
Sounds come up.
Ryanair 197 Papa Charlie, backtrack, call to vacate via Charlie.
Please vacate via Charlie, the next driving traffic only 7 miles behind.
Alright, Ryanair Gussie 197.
Okay, we're beginning our descent.
Ryanair 7 Michael, contact ground 129.106.
So we've got Rex Environment Force running once again. Let's just get a
Ryanair 197 Papa, runway 3
destination
left,
station.
Luton with 350 degrees 9.
A request. No cloud reported in Budapest, even though it's quite overcast here. With the given winds, so let's go with a request. So 3-1 left is the active actually. 3-1 left. Yeah, we should take 3-1 left, which would be what approach. Wind's obviously swung round. Let me just get my charts up. Star would give us 3-1 left. Inbound from the boss. ZMEI, yep, the boss. 3-1 left. 3-1 left would be V boss 4L. V boss 4L. Let's change that up then. But 3-1 left. Bus Vivo 4L insert. There we are, and we can cut out BP's 61-260. 61-260. So take those out. Those out. Out. Those out. That out. Insert. Alright. Still looking good. Track PP59. 60, okay. 31 left, did we say? Yeah, runway 31 left is going to be great. We don't want to overrun it or get the long taxi. Let's have a look. This is 1150. 1150 flight plan. Yes, good. Okay, we're all set. Got a bit of weather ahead of us. Then up. Good, I've still got seatbelt signs on. Never turn them off. Never mind. So we continue our descent down by VBOS. We want to be at what altitude? So 14,000 feet. Okay. Wireless intercept height is going to be 2,500. And I want taxi charts. Yeah, don't want to overshoot. So yeah, quite a bit of weather about, as you can see on the my radar there to the right. It's going to make for a interesting arrival. Beautiful sky colours. It's looking really nice. Oh yeah, some thunder across that way, across to the right. You can just see. Should make for an interesting arrival. I'm going to miss the worst of the weather. Darken that down a bit. Take it down to 10,000. Ground spoilers are already armed, seatbelts are on. I'll put them on now anyway. It's a shame, I was looking forward to doing 13 right, that would have given us a nice approach in over the city. Then we're getting 31 left instead, which will probably end up resulting in a long taxi if I miss the Bravo 2 taxiway on the right. In fact, if you watched my video where I flew into Budapest recently in real life, where I landed on 13 left and we had to do the long taxi round, so let's hope we can avoid that. But typically, because I tend to float these, probably means we will end up doing the long taxi round.
Bravo 2 and contact ground 121.910.
Vacate to the right, Bravo 2 to 1910, assist target 5 Bravo.
Yes, sir. Ryanair 197, Papa, cross runway 3 left, continue on Bravo 2.
Cross 3 left, continue on Bravo 2, Ryanair 197, Papa.
Oops. Back in the cockpit, sorry. Let's turn the lighting on, it's getting a bit dark in the cockpit, I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Still below the profile. Maybe this landing will be better than my recent landings in my Irish tour, general aviation. When I first talked about Environment Force, which I'm running at the end of that. So if you want a quick overview of what Environment Force is all about, be sure to check out that video. It's Donegal to was it Eglinton or something? Environment Force video that I put out recently. So of course once again using Environment Force here. Okay, let's switch these on before I forget. As fun as it's been doing the general aviation stuff, I do like to get back in the airliners. It's more in my comfort zone. Find general aviation aircraft quite tricky in sim. I've flown them in real life. Cessna 152 over in Budapest, funnily enough, where we're going now, and yeah, got on quite well with that. Amazing experience. You also have experience in motorised gliders as well. Anyway, back to the flight at hand. Budapest scenery we'll be flying into is by LH Simulations. Do a very nice rendition of the airport, although it can be a little bit laggy, frame rate choppy landing at night time. So it's going to be interesting to see what it's like with the settings I've got set up now. Yeah, live ATC's gone a bit quiet. Let's wake him up. But he was quiet there, so yeah, I've cleared myself down 10,000. So yeah, looks to be some storms building. Certainly not uncommon this time of year in Hungary. Especially as you move into the summer, it's quite frequent actually. You get sort of clouds bubble up in the later day and get some cracking storms go off. So we continue our descent down now. Oh, my live ATC's gone quiet. Normally Budapest is let's try approach, shall we? See if we get any more joy out of that. Nice. Bit choppy as we descend in. If that's the top end of Balaton, you can just see disappear clouds there or not. Gee, I'm just getting no live ATC at all of this. Let's go back to tower. Really annoying. Let's try. I like this live ATC, but it's not always very very good at Okay, looking like we're going to get an interesting arrival for sure. Nice to see a bit of weather. Loving the cloud colours. Don't die on me. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Not sure what happened there. Let's just double check auto throttles and things are on. Yeah, weird. It sort of glitched out and killed my. Just me. There we go. Oh, get this problem again with trying to get it to sit in the indent. There's one thing I do find with the flight factor with my control setup. Not sure why I kicked the autopilot off that like that. That's different. Okay, let's get charts up. We are expecting intercept 2,500. Plug that in now. So call up the weather. 11 knots 350. Still no cloud reported. I can't quite believe that with all this here. Doesn't seem quite right. Just double check on active sky that it is. Yeah, real live time mode, yeah. Weird. Yeah. It's just downloaded some weather, so let's just going to check it once more. Yeah, no reported, no clouds. Fair enough. Interesting. So we wanted to be at about 14,000, I think, by VBus, which we will be. Then we're just going to fly this sort of dog leg in to 31 left. Hide that menu at the top there. Yeah, just not really getting any live ATC at all. It's a bit disappointing. Would have made it a little bit more atmospheric. Not sure why it's doing that. Annoying. Let's try and sort it out. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing here now. Still can't get rid of the distant light shimmering in P3D, even with a 4K monitor. Really annoying. X-Plane does this far better than night lighting, I have to say. I mean, you can see, look in the distance there. It's just, I don't know how well it will come out on YouTube, but certainly on my display over here is really just not nice to look at. Really wish I'd sort that out. Don't get it on X-Plane. You do get some texture shimmer, but not lighting, which is interesting. So I do hopefully get around to doing something about that. Yeah, it's disappointing, as I say, that there is no live ATC. So 2,500 is our intercept height. We'll have to watch the speed, of course. Don't want to get caught coming in too fast. Ahead of us we can see the city of Budapest. But they're weirdly only the very shimmery, oh god that looks horrible, very shimmery night lighting. We just see Margaret Island. I think my bearings are right, just the bottom there. Yeah. Airport's just over there actually. Let's see. So we'll hang a right in a minute. So seatbelt's already on, let's put the lighting on. Oops. There we go, seatbelt signs on. Let's put those on as well.
Traffic, traffic.
Oh, hello. I'm going to crash into, oh there he is. Where he's going. The hell is all the auto-gen? Am I imagining things, or is there no auto-gen down there? It's really bizarre. There's my sim there to bug it up now. Oh, weird. It really looks like there isn't any auto-gen. It's really bizarre. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh, there is in the distance there now. Okay, let's switch over to local QNH. Don't know what's happened to my auto-gen, that's a bit annoying. Weird. Most bizarre. Now we've got some auto-gen over there, that's better. There's for some reason the main city is missing it. Not sure what's going on there. Anyway, let's focus on landing. Not sure why the auto-gen's glitched out. So there's our landing runway, off to our left there. And as you can see, we don't... Yeah, you can see someone going along the runway there, it looks like. As you can see... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there is actually a plane going along it. Cool. How neat is that? It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, the missing auto-gen's weird. Anyway, Anyway, let's concentrate on landing, shall we? What sort of frame rates we're getting actually? Hovering around the 30 miles, not bad. Probably be a bit lower if we actually did have the auto gen. It's odd, I want to investigate that. Okay, we're still at 240 knots. I don't know when we're going to look at slowing down. I hope it's soon. 230. We're going to need to slow down much sooner. Oh, I can hear some live ATC. Very faintly.
Good evening, runway 31 left, please. Good wind 350 degrees 9 knots. Northern detect second, please. Runway 31 left, cash land.
What's my landing speed going to be? The approach speed 120, I find that hard to believe. Something really doesn't add up there. Okay, we're slowing down now. Let's get that speed brake out. I really don't know what's happened to my auto gen. That is most bizarre. Let's brake medium. I'm going to switch that on already. And we also want to arm the localizer ready. Ah, there's the auto gen. There we are. Now it's there. Weird. This, for some reason, took forever to load in. That is a beautiful, beautiful sunset. But horrendous night lighting, you can really see what I'm talking about. Localizer, let's do the approach. 1, 2. Maybe I want to slow down soon. Localizer captured. Okay, now we can slow down. Let's go flaps 1. Bug just splattered on the screen, lovely. So the autogen for some reason took forever and a day to load in. I've no idea why. Ground spotters are armed. Now, bleeding off that speed as rapidly as we can. 141 we've got as our landing speed. Ah, it's changed it. There we are. We approach speed 141. That's weird. I really don't know what's going on there. That's more believable approach speed. Okay, let's go flaps 2. We want to start slowing down now. Get the gear out as we catch the glider. So we've got 15 knot wind coming from the side there. That's not the direction that's forecast at all. What the hell's going on with this? Really weird. Okay, we'll look to get the gear down in a minute. Let's go gear down. Let's get full on the flaps as we catch the equalizer. So really not sure what's going on with that wind. That's totally changed. Weird. Oh, that night lighting just looks horrible.
2000.
It might be never ever to fly nighttime P3D again until they fix that. Okay, we've captured everything we need to capture. That's very descriptive, isn't it? The glide slope, of course. And no equalizer. Really should go max on the auto brake to have any hope of. I think we'll just have to resign ourselves to the long taxi round. Just have to live with it, won't we? Nice of the auto gen to turn up.
Ryanair 9136, tracking second left by Juliet 4, on taxiway Juliet 4, ground 121 Ryanair 107.
Now the wind swung around a little bit, but we're still going to have it not where we'd really want.
Good night.
The autogen's still loading in, that's annoying. Have to do some tweaking to stop that happening. It really annoys the crap out of me.
1000.
Anyway, let's concentrate on landing the plane. Controls of the FSlabs are a bit laggy, I find, but we'll do our best to get this down. Cut the autopilot, nose drops. Oops. Where are we going with that nose? Jesus. Gently does it now. Now we're too low.
100 above.
Off there.
Minimum 200.
Oops. Oh, hello.
100.
Jesus, what's going on with these controls?
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
That's going to be a hard landing if I'm not careful.
Retard. Retard.
Ah, perfect. Gonna miss a turn off though. Or are we? Yeah, we're gonna go past it. I have seen planes make it. Okay, we'll do the long run out then. And we'll taxi back around a long way. Welcome to Budapest.
Tower, good day, Ryanair. 30 Bravo.
That was a pretty reasonable landing in the end.
We will call you when we're ready.
Landing rate 155, spot on, actually. Spot on. Not too hard, not too soft. That's what you want to do.
Ryanair 3 Bravo.
The controls were awful though. What's going on with that? Anyway, we can vacate here. And begin our lovely long taxi round. Stow the flaps. Of course, the old terminal for the budget airlines actually used to be over this side. We'll go past it and we'll point it out. It's that building there with the two little antennas. Oops, where? Oh, Jesus. Bloody hell, this control input on this plane is a pain in the ass. Let's turn those off. To taxi. taxi. Straight on, so there we go. Yeah, you'll see as we come past it in a minute. So basically this was the old terminal that it used to come into. Now it's just cargo over the side at the moment. So see what frames we're getting here. Pretty reasonable actually. So yeah, the beautiful long taxi round we can all enjoy. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good landing, I have to say. We will come round. Oops. We can cross back over the runway up here. Do believe we can. Pretty sure that's where we go. Yeah. Oh, the night lighting in P3D. What is there to do about it? It is awful. I don't think there's any settings you can necessarily change to sort that out either. That is just horrendously crap. Shimmering. I do like the night lighting they got at the airport here though. Just imagine if all P3D airports look like this. That'd be brilliant. It's one thing where X-Plane does have a massive advantage is the airport environments. Just try not get. I don't think anything's taking off. Good, we can cross the runway. There we are. Last remnants of daylight disappearing now. The control lag was awful though, wasn't it? I came into land, the controls are so unresponsive. So I'm pretty pleased that I managed to land it as well as I did. Because I was making inputs on my flight stick and it was just not translating across very well, let's say. But we managed. That's why we saw me flare. It's a little bit erratic. Because I knew I needed to flare, but it lags. And so if you realise you haven't flared enough, by the time you flare more, you've landed and it's a hard landing. So you almost kind of have to guess a little bit. This time around it worked out well. Other times it hasn't. But yeah, my Wizz Air pilot is finally back in Budapest. Spent quite a while. In fact, since I did the Mallorca stream, that's how long he's been out there for. My virtual pilot. Should give him a name, really. If you can think of a name for my virtual Wizz Air pilot, please leave it in the comments. Sensible names. Good luck getting that from the internet. So, and just you don't even think about pilot face. Oh damn it, just no, this is still good. Because we'll take the gates over the far side here anyway. Give you a guided tour of actually, can we get any nice no, still got my teasers really. Stay those. Oops, wandering off oh good, what am I doing? Just taking screenshots and I totally wandered off the taxiway. Wonderful. Nothing but the most professional flight simulation for you here. and we will bring ourselves in here somewhere. Its scenery doesn't include yet the new. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll taxi over there and I'll show you what it used to be and what it is now. Are the gates here? Or have I just totally cocked up? Oh no, we can come around here. So basically what I want to show you, in fact we'll taxi over and actually park up in front of it, is obviously this little thing, that little gangway leads to what used to be, you could best describe as a cow shed. Obviously they've now built a proper extension to the terminal with proper gates and everything, but this is how it actually used to be. And beautifully hot in the summer, by the way. It wasn't the best air conditioning, or even air conditioning, ventilation in there, let's say. Main terminal building there, quite nicely modelled. Let's swing round to the right here and then find someone's in my gate. I tell you what, we'll park on this. We'll park up at the jet bridge. In reality, Wizz Air, typically you get the Emirates planes or Qatar on this, but they're not here, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Park ourselves here, and there we go. Let's parking brake on.
Second left to Juliet 4 and 7.
Engine shut down. Let's complete that. Yep. And then what I want to do now is just go to panel states load. And we'll have engines running. Confirm. Put the flaps out. That, make sure the lights are on. Oops. And we'll check out the replay. So come back down, let's have a look at the replay. Should I play back right there? So if we do a tower view, and yeah, you can see us wobbling all over the place. So a pretty reasonable landing. I think we're way off the centre line, unfortunately. Yeah, pretty much off the centre line. We'll get some. We'll get a lock spot view. Show that better. Hold on a minute. Oh, hello, AutoGen. There you are. Lock spot. So there we go. So yeah, this unfortunately lost it at the end there. So I couldn't make the corrections I needed to very well to land where I wanted to on the runway touchdown. It's pretty good though. Let's see. Beautiful touchdown, but just, we went a million miles off centre line. I'd probably give that landing 7 out of 10, I reckon. Great touchdown, but just losing marks for just being off that centre line. Let's get the obviously the wing view now. Let's come in. These chase planes seems to have sorted itself out in the replays. I had some earlier videos where the replay was very stuttery, but it seems to be back to normal now. Not sure why there's no light pools beneath these lights. As I say, the night lighting in P3D is a little bit screwed up, unfortunately. And there we go. Now we've got it. Yeah, you can see me really fighting it there. Totally over overcorrecting because of the lag and the way the controls react. So I think I did well to land it as well as I did in the end. There we go, and we're down. So yeah, it brings us to the end of another approach video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course I will see you again on another flight in the very near future. Goodbye for now.